Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is your girl Jasmine, aka Peace of Mind. I will be showing you guys today how I private label my garments, or like for my brand, if that came out right. So this is something that I am newly getting into, and before I was so intimidated by it. But I ain't no more, not too much. I mean, it still is a process within itself, but the more you do something, of course, the more you're gonna get used to it. Okay, so I'll just start off like this. I have a tagging gun. You could get this from, y'all, please stay hydrated, stay blessed. Hold on. I know, spilled a little bit. Y'all can get this from Amazon. And of course I drop stuff. But it comes with the tagging gun, and then it comes with the plastic pieces. Now, I had made hanging tags. I'm all over the place. I made hanging tags, but they are not here yet. So with the plastic and with the hanging tags, I'm trying to think if it's something that I really want to like see through, or else if I just want to be like, forget it, or else if I want to use something like this instead, like, you know, with, I don't know what this is called, I forget, tweed? No, this is not that. But I don't want my brand to take on like a full-on hobo type of feel, because it's more so geared towards sustainable fashion and everything like that, and more natural products, fabrics, materials. Okay, so first things first, what I do is I have one of my garments that I got from the wholesale district, LA Fashion District, Downtown Fashion District. So this is from Studio K. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna just give y'all the tea. This is from Studio K. I believe their store is called Studio K. You can find them on Fashion Go. But of course, I don't want to sell my products with their name on it. So I'm gonna look at this, and then I'm gonna look at the care tag as well. And I see, okay, 96% bamboo, viscose, 4% spandex. Wash like cold like colors, stuff like that, made in USA. Okay, so all of this is saying stuff that corresponds with what I'm gearing towards. Not that I would ever try to be dishonest, but I'm just double checking to see if we ain't got nothing crazy that say, you know, something else. And I say that to say this because, of course, I'm trying to keep it all within the USA. And I've got thermal labels made from, let me see, from rapidtags.com. Okay, so I say that because the labels that I have created, they say Peace of Mind Apparel, they have the size on here, and they say made in the USA. Okay, so I don't want to have this saying made in China, and usually the care tags will say that, and then my label is saying made in USA. Like, girl, where is it from? You know? And not that it's such a big deal, but I'm just particular like that. So, and I mean, I know like a lot of people would be thinking like, okay, so she lying? Like, what's going on? So I take my, hi, what are you doing in here? Josiah just entered the building. If y'all don't know who Josiah is, that's my son, my 1-year-old. He just entered the room. So I have some snips, or else you can take a seam ripper. And this vendor wasn't trying to get all, you know, fancy and stuff like that. So they have the seam right on the top. Now other wholesalers or manufacturers, trying to get, yeah. Other people, they might have theirs sewn under the seam, okay? So from that point, what you would want to do is, I'm gonna just show y'all like as if this was stitched under the seam, okay? So this is stitched on top. I'm gonna show y'all as if it was stitched under. So you will take the label, you're gonna cut it. You're gonna take it and you're gonna pull the label apart. So after you cut it into 2 sections, you're gonna pull it apart. From there, you're gonna start picking at the seams in between. So you'll start picking at that. From there, it should give you an idea of what to work with, what seams, the stitches and stuff like that, not to rip and ones to keep. And that also is very good to keep in mind, just in case if you don't have a sewing machine. I looked up to the side because my sewing machine is right there. But you know, that's just also something very good to keep in mind of. If you don't got a sewing machine yet, sometimes you don't really need one. In this case, I really don't need one. So I'ma just start ripping this and kind of tugging on the seams as I'm ripping this top stitch off. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna rip it, and I'm gonna keep ripping it until it completely come off. And you just wanna, you're plucking these as careful as possible. Some people even will go up under. Once you already plucked a few, you can actually take it and fold it up under. From there, you've created a hole. So from there, you just want to kind of tug and pull, not too hard, just kind of gently, and see what you're working with. And then also, you're gonna see, well, you can't see because this is black, but you're gonna notice under that the extra stitch should come off like fairly clean. So for the sake of time, I'm gonna just snip this off, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna clean it. And cleaning it, this part kind of takes a little bit of time because you gotta kind of, yeah, just have fun. Just have at it, why don't you? So you just want to be careful at the seams that you plucking and you cutting on. Soon the whole room will be filled up with little pieces of fabric everywhere. And then, like, I used to work at a retail store. I used to work at H&M, and by the time I went home, I'm telling you, I would have lint and dust all up my nose. Like, days off from there, it used to be so just beneficial for my respiratory system. So, of course, you don't want to cut the label off and be like, oh my god, which side is front and back? You can just use the care tag as a reference. Especially in something like this, when you really can't tell, but you know, you kind of can guess. So, boom, boom. So I had cut this for some reason. I cut this because, so this said, so this said medium. Now my neck of the woods and how girls I know is built, this ain't nobody's medium. And also, this was something that I was talking about in a previous video, how I said that it's sheer. So you pull and you pull on this, and guess what? You can see my face almost. I don't want someone that typically will wear like a medium large to pick this up and, you know, buy this for me and be like, oh, you know, it's fine. Like, I'm more so along the large side, but it's say medium, and I know I can fit some mediums. No, I am gonna put on the inside of this one of my small labels. And I'm gonna cut this, and you wanna be careful too, because I think it costs a little bit extra for them to pre-cut, but if you can kind of align in your head how you want it to like fit on the garment, then you don't need them to pre-cut it, because you're probably gonna have to, this is one of their samples, you're probably gonna have to go and cut along here anyways, just to get it to lay on the garment correctly. And I'll show y'all what I mean by that. But okay, so this is my reference. Here is, and if you want to, you can kind of leave it a little bit messy, just so you won't get confused while you know, are in the swing of things, because it could be, you could be doing this at 3 o'clock in the morning, and all the, you know, the pieces and stuff like that just start looking alike, and you just going, you know what I mean? So if it does help to keep like a tag on there, or to put like a pin or something like that, just do whatever so you're not getting stuff confused. Because they do have like a what is that, like a dissolvent type of solution to get the thermal label off, just in case you make a mistake. But I ain't about to, I got time for it right now. So I mean, one day I'm gonna probably have to make time, but let's not speak that into existence. So I know that this label, just because this is like my reference point, just because I didn't clean this up as well, I know that my label's gonna go right about here. So I'm gonna take it over here. So here's my heat press. It has a button on the side. I got this from Weber. Ooh, it was from their website. I am going to heat this up to 350. I have like some parchment paper right here. What I'm working with is Nyloflex. They have each different kinds of thermal press, like labels and stuff like that that you can get, but I'm working with a Nyloflex. So this is for cotton, polyester, for uncoated polyester, for leather, for mesh, for fleece. This was the best option for me. Can you not? Give me that. This was the best. Y'all just don't have kids until you. Okay, this was the best option for me because I am working with typically all of these types of materials. So, and this is also good for bamboo cotton, for nylon to a certain extent, yeah, for rayon, all of that stuff. So it says, I usually set the temperature to 350. You have to preheat the garment, and then the press time is for 15 seconds. Hold on, y'all, I'm gonna get him situated in his own little spot. Okay, so at this point, we have it set to, well, actually it's going up to 358, but we need it set to 350. So I'm gonna kind of swing it over so that way it'll kind of cool down. And I had already set the time. Actually, I'm gonna swing it over here. Y'all can see. So if you guys have, I think it's called Weber, V-E-V-E-R, or V-E-V-O-R. I think that's what it's called. But if y'all got one of these, I'm gonna roll this over here. Then it works like this, because it really don't have like clear instructions. So you just adjust the temperature. Oh, you press mode first. You adjust the temperature with the plus or I think this goes up to 400 actually. I'm gonna turn it down to about 345. Then you hit the mode button again. Then you hit it again to set the time. So, I mean, it's blinking, it says set time. I'm gonna turn this down to about 17 seconds. And, well, I'll keep it at 20. And then I'm gonna hit mode again. The play button, that is letting you know that it'll start counting down for you. Once it goes all the way down, like to the 20 seconds, it'll beep. It'll let you know that it's ready. So that's also something good because, you know, those late nights when you just going. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. Sorry for this space. Yes, a mess. So another thing that I got here that fell. My son was messing with stuff. I had to get him up through. Y'all came for this knowledge. Y'all didn't come for the drama and the noise that he brought. So make sure it's on the right side. Move this out the way. I'm gonna put, these are like heat press pillows. You can buy these off of Amazon too. It comes with a set of, I think, like maybe, there's a bunch of different sizes in there. So I like to put this here. I like to kind of have it centered. I'm gonna put the full label on here. I'm gonna center it like boom. And I'm not like overthinking anything. I'm not trying to make it look like it's easy, but I kind of have been like working with this for some time. So, well, all day. So you kind of know what the center of something looks like. Here's some regular old parchment paper. Put that on the top to protect the garment and also to kind of help protect the label. Another thing that you don't want to miss with your labels is that it'll say apply a certain amount of pressure to it. And usually that's in pounds. So you're going to pull this handle forward, and here is the knob to tighten. As you're tightening the knob, you'll feel this top layer. You'll feel this. I hope I didn't shift my label. You'll feel this top part kind of press down. So I'm gonna do that again because I was not paying attention. So I want to bring that forward. Let's press play since I ain't paying attention. There we go. And you just wait. Yeah, it's been about the hot 20. And swing it out. With the Nylaflex, alright, with the Nylaflex, you have to leave it for about 20 to 25 seconds. But something that I will suggest to you is to know what the heat, I guess, just to know the type of material, the type of fabric that you're working with. So with the Nylaflex, you want to make sure, before I was trying to peel it off right after I got done heat pressing it, and no, it don't work like that. You have to wait until it completely cools off. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to get my pillow back. So you have to stand by it the whole time. Can't really walk away from this one. So, I hope I ain't looking real diesel right now. Honey, I'm trying to get this weight together, and life Boy, boy, boy. I ain't gonna complain too much. It's that certain time. If you catch my drift. And another reason too, I really like this. Like, I will honestly use this heat press on my regular clothes. Like, if I'm in a rush and I don't got time to iron something, I will use it on my regular clothes. Just because, I mean, you just lay the stuff out there straight, just like that, and boom. I'm going to take this because I want to raise this up. I'm going to use that. Start with the parchment paper because you want to always protect the materials. And then just let it have at it for about 5 seconds. Drop it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and hooked. So I'm showing y'all this just so y'all can see how nice and smooth that is, and how you can just go on to the next step with no hesitation. Put your parchment paper right back on the top. Swing it back on around. Make sure you're keeping a good eye on your parchment paper and your label, because sometimes just going like that, you can knock stuff out of space or out of place. And also too, the kit that I got, it came with this tape. And this is a heat resistant tape. So that's also something that's really, really good to have. Yep, we just wait a few seconds. In the meantime, well no, I'm not gonna do nothing in the meantime because I end up burning the life out of this shirt. Take it. Hold off to the side. That's nice and hot. Make sure you wash your hands. I'm gonna leave this on here just for now. Okay, so we are back. Now, if you notice that it's sticking onto the shirt, that's a good thing. You wanna slowly peel this off. It's like magic, I promise you. Now you wanna slowly peel it off. And if you notice any parts sticking and actually lifting, then go back, reheat it. It's simple. Just look into it to make sure ain't nothing lifting. But yeah, you don't want the boom. Yeah, baby. And that is how you private label. It's simple, it's easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. Then, say for instance, you got your custom poly mailer, right? You got your stickers, right? You got your business card, yeah. And then you got your thank you cards with your little code. You throw all of that, you fold it up real nice, you throw all of that in the bag, honey. You get your little tissue paper, and boom, it's that easy. But yeah, so some things I can suggest to you all is to buy a tagging gun, buy your heat press. Make sure you buy the pillows that go along with it, because sometimes you will be working with way larger items than this. And I also showed y'all this because I know that with the bamboo cotton, it has not a low heat resistance, but it was the easiest thing of mine that I could show y'all. So just know the fabric that you're working with, and also how small this is. So it was easy for me to slip the pillow in there and then keep it going. But sometimes you might have to slip the pillow in there, fold an arm up underneath, and fold, you know, the rest of the garment a different way because the heat press is so big. So keep that in mind. Make sure you get your heat resistant pillows. Make sure you get like business cards. You don't even necessarily have to have the thank you thing, but I think at this point, if someone was to place an order tomorrow or tonight, I would probably ship this out without the hang tags. Like I would feel comfortable shipping it out without the hang tags. So just don't think like, oh my gosh, it gotta be so perfect, and I don't know, it don't have to be 100% perfect. Everybody understands if you are a small owner, a small boutique. Me personally, and another reason why I went the heat thermal press way, that route, is because I don't like waste. I don't like stuff rubbing up against me. That's why all the time when y'all see me, for the most part, my hair is on top of my head because I don't like stuff rubbing on me. I don't. So I'll just like cut my tags out anyways. Also with the hang tags, I mean, people more than likely just rip them off if it's not like a high, you know, brand item. Like guys be wearing the tags still like on their pants and stuff like that. I don't care for that. I think it's cheesy, but nobody asked me. So I got my labels from Rapid Tag and Labels. They are in New Jersey. I worked with a woman named Ursula. She was so sweet. She answered all of my questions. And for somebody that's just now getting started like me, like you need people like that. So if you are working with cotton or polyester, uncoated polyester, rayon, just anything like that, the Nylon Flex, their Nylon Flex will be very, very good for you. They are very affordable. And also with private labeling on your own, it's just more affordable anyways. Usually 9 times out of 10 on Fashion Go, I don't have any issues with my orders. I must say, okay, I had one issue, and that was just a shipping issue, where I got the wrong amount of things. But as far as mishaps, as far as like something just being completely intolerable, if I'm getting holes or something like that in my clothes, or if something is just unsturdy, you know, I never had that type of issue. And I have been dealing with it for a hot, yeah, no, it ain't even been, wait, has it? It's been like a hot 5-6 months. I've been dealing with them for that long, but I have bought a lot of inventory. So no, I haven't had that type of issue. And I say that because a lot of private labeling companies, they will be like, okay, yeah, we fully inspect the items for you. Okay, boom, I can do that on my own. Okay, we put the care tags and stuff like that in there. Okay, they already come with care tags because that is by law that they have to be required. So just weigh your options. You know, if you don't have the time to do this, then don't. Just pay somebody else to do it for you. But if you do got the time, take the cheaper route, because you could put that money towards more inventory, models, a photographer, Shopify, and apps and stuff like that. So just think about it like that. But yeah, their website is www.rapidtags.com. You can give them a call. They always pick up. They're always very, very friendly. But yes, that's all that I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. But yeah, don't think that everything got to be 100% perfect, because it don't. And I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Stay hydrated. Stay blessed. Yes. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Happy Wednesday.